Hey, so I figured this might be a little bit easier to show a couple of things that you might be able to do to simplify this than trying to walk through it. So I like almost everything that you've got in here. I like the constants. Um, Almost everything is returned once. I did notice though that whatever is returned in two different places. So I want to see if we can combine those. So the first thing I tried doing was just moving this down, and every time I do this and save, it'll run the test. So in this case, we do get a failure, and the failure is, let's see, test only numbers. Um, so we're supposed to get chill, but instead we got whatever. So what I thought might work here is we could say if if you're yelling and it's not just the numbers, then we'll see if that works. So save it, and that fixes it. So at that point, I think I can say everything after this point is whatever. So delete that, save it, it'll run the test again. That should all be working. So I like that. And then the next thing I was looking at is there's a lot going on in this one. Uh, and according to the spec, everything is supposed to be, if it's a question, then we are going to return sure, or the sure response, which is sure. So I want to see, can I get rid of uh, everything except for the part that tests that it's a question? So that looks kind of like this. And we almost can, but there's another failure there. And that is on the test with ending with white space. Um, so we're trimming white space right here, but we're not trimming it anywhere else. We're using the original sentence. So what I want to do is pull this out into a variable, and I'm going to call this trimmed sentence. And then I'm going to use trimmed sentence everywhere else that we're using sentence, and save that. And now everything is passing. And now the next thing I can do is I can start looking at, all right, this looks a lot, there's a lot less going on. There's only one, or in this case, two conditionals um, that are happening here. I'm going to go ahead and put this as a strict type just because I like those. What else is it complaining about? I am using that. I guess it's not caught up yet. So we're no longer using this function, so I can get rid of this, and we're no longer using this, and we're no longer using this function or this function. Everything else is used. Can go ahead and do strict type on those where it's fussing. Oh, yeah. And we don't need ends with white space anymore. And everything is still working. So it's shrunk the code a bit. And the respond to is a lot simpler. I think it's a little bit cleaner and easier to reason through. And we've gotten rid of a lot of conditionals and tests and things that are not really necessary anymore. So anyway, I hope this helps, and good luck on your next challenge. Thanks.